Hello again, and this time we have these kind of particles floating there, and we have like difference in density up and down. So basically what I needed is to represent how the atmosphere works, and these particles are supposed to be the air molecules. So as you go up in the atmosphere, there is less density, and as you go down to the sea level, there is more density of particles. So I found online this guy here. This gentleman built the node setup, the basic thing that has all the particles in there and with the motion and animation. So shout outs to this channel, Fotini by Design, who built the node setup. And with his tutorial, I was able to build most of it, but then I needed to have more control on the density at the top and at the bottom, or somewhere in between, and I reached out to someone on Fiverr to help me do the rest. And then I added this node, the float curve, to have more control on the ramp. By default, it's like this, and I needed more control over it, so I added this curve, and with this little adjustment there, you can see it's more realistic. So apart from the animation there that you can achieve with this noise scale and the wobble value, you see there is more shakiness or vibration, and you can slow it down. You can also change the density, as you can see there, and you can change the minimum size. So let's put something like that, and the maximum size. So you can change the scale of each of the particles. I'm using an icosphere, by the way, which is this one there, but you can use whatever other object that you want. So I'm going to use that. So as you know, you have to change this object here. So I'm going to drag the cone in here and connect the geometry to the geometry. And now we have cones as the particles. Now they're not rotating or anything because I really don't need that, but you can take this as the base and change whatever you need for your own purposes. You can also tap into edit mode and change the size of this domain here, which is really cool, and make it a lot bigger or whatever you want. And everything is updating in real time because it's a geometry node setup there. So that's really cool. So I'm gonna leave the links in the description below for the video of the guy who built the geometry nodes, and then to the file, because I made the modifications to achieve the other things that I needed. And with this ramp, of course, you can also add different changes. So you can modify where you want the density. As you can see, there are more particles in the middle and less at the edges or at the top and at the bottom, which is also very interesting. Let's reduce the particle density here. And it's really cool. So yeah, I hope you liked it, and again, links in the description below.